Alright, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is DB333, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, the New Order Last Days of Europe, as the English Transitional Government. We're still transitioning from England to Britain. It's a rough transition, I'm not going to lie, but we're getting there. And we'll surely one of these days, we'll figure this out. We can live like we're supposed to. Let's do some austerity. Basic attack, submarine hull. Improved light battery, I guess. Why not? And we'll get the jobless. Oh. I'm running low on water. I should have, I really should have gone another cup while I was busy, while I had the break going, but, you know, for now let's deal with the bosses. While we do not intend to give our country over to the interests of large capitalist institutions, their help is necessary in revitalizing our economy and ensuring that we can recover from the war. We can hand out vital projects with ample government funding for our national recovery that will get big business on our side, the people happy and working, and the nation ready for the future. We will, of course, remain careful to avoid a descent into corporate cronyism. There will be oversight of these projects to make sure that they are fulfilling our expectations. Let's do it. Cockburn. Still funny. What? Excuse me? Was once a purely hypothetical situation, today has become an actual one as the armed forces, acting on one of the most controversial provisions in English law, took over the government in a bloody... What? Regrettably formed before the elections, the Young Defense League would... Hold on. The YWL has promised a new election once stability is restored, however... What? Excuse me? Okay, load game. Oh no, this is not good. Did we muck up somewhere? That doesn't seem right. Okay. High Command is very loyal. Our efficiency is somewhat effective. Let's speak with Patriots. Basic battleship hull. Okay. Um, maybe we were... I don't know what we were doing wrong, but maybe we were doing something wrong. Let's work on the trade. Our dependencies on trade with the United States have been both a historical weakness and a vital artery. During the Second World War, our failure to defend this trade cost us dearly. During the English Civil War, it was one of the few avenues we had to acquire food and manufactured goods from abroad. Now that the Germans are no longer have control over who we can and cannot trade with, we must reopen this vital trade partnership. Surely the Americans would be amenable to such a prospect. Okay. Dysfunction in Parliament. Okay, I'm confused. What the fuck am I doing wrong exactly? Claude, you wanna help me out with that? What am I doing wrong? What? I thought I'm doing everything right. What the fuck? Yep, Young Democracy Law Organization. Okay, maybe they don't like that we're giving people jobs. I don't know. Okay. Get rid of the jobs. Don't give people jobs. Apparently that's what we gotta do. Let's rebuild England, damn it. England has almost recovered from the Civil War. Most cities are no longer have been bombed out husks of buildings, roads, and public utilities are mostly in order. Unless most Englishmen are returning to normal, however, there still remain scars from the war, scars that shall not heal quite so easily. Like the unrepaired bullet holes on many buildings across the country, the nation's manpower is depleted and it is unprepared and unwilling to fight any conflict for the foreseeable future. This generation of England has finally tasted blood, and their forefathers, unlike their forefathers, they found it bitter. Okay, I'm going to try something. PP 100. Okay, political concessions. Our military loyalty. More competent officers. Maybe that's it, right? The fuck if I know. We'll see what happens on the 31st. England rebuilt. Okay, fuck. I'm not even gonna do anything. I'm just gonna see what happens when we hit the 31st. Because I genuinely have no idea what the fuck is going on. What the fuck? Okay. Maybe we just need to talk to Claude, right? Fuck. Okay. It's gonna be, Okay. Come on, maybe we can just talk to him, huh? Focus autocomplete. Let's hunt with an old friend. Let's hunt with Claude. The Royal Army once from the Scottish Black Guard of Indian sepoys, and today nothing remains but fading memories. We're out of Okay, listen. Come on, Claude. Despite his retirement, so-called retirement, Claude Auchinleck is still an influential figure in English politics, and his wisdom is appreciated even by his rivals. Our Prime Minister is especially fond of his mentor. The two have forged a friendship throughout the years of underground resistance and a civil war, which confuses me why you're doing this. Hoping to relax a bit from the hardships of his official duties, George shall go on a hunting trip with Claude. Will be able to let go of his strict discipline and their official roles for a couple days. Who knows, perhaps the old general will let in a couple pearls of wisdom slip from his net. Please, Claude. Don't kill me. The forest surrounding Becklitz was silent with the evening sun giving it an air of laziness. Suddenly, a whistle broke the calm, and hundreds of barking noises filled the air. A single fox, followed closely by more than a dozen liveries. Whatever the fuck those are. Just my two men rode their horses, George Jellicoe and Claude Auchinleck, out for a hunt. The fox desperately tried to loose its pursuers, but the dogs pressed and pressed, till it simply fell to the ground, exhausted. The younger of the two men took out his hunting rifle, aimed, and shot the beast. Excellent name as usual, George, said the elder hunter. The two dismounted to assess for prey. The dogs barking get the reward for the hunt. Thanks, Claude. Suffolk never disappoints, Jellicoe responds. You didn't invite me just to hunt, did you? Claude, Jellicoe asks his mentor and friend. No, George, I didn't. I want to talk to you about a very important matter. The two men sat on a lot dark. Then the general spoke. I know you're going to rebuild the Royal Army. I wanted to give you my advice. I fought for years against the Germans and have spent many more reflecting upon this cause for our debate. The Prime Minister nodded and let his friend continue. We were unprepared. We relied too much on the Royal Navy to keep them on the other side of the channel. When they came, we could do nothing but retreat. Retreat north because we had prepared no line. Some even suggested building AA on Hadrian's Wall. Those fools. Auchinleck looked pained, old memories flooding his mind, but he pressed on. Now the choice is yours, but let me tell you this. The Germans are something that's bad. We'll return and we must be ready. Oh, you want us to... What, you want us to get a bigger army, man? We'll do it. We'll do it. We gotta do conscription. That's okay. That's okay. What we need to, what? Larger force. Okay. Another week, another question time. This time, the issue was particularly felt by the common public as it related to the matter of conscription. During the Civil War, the provisional government of resistance had been able to draft the most able-bodied men to overwhelm the collaborationists and their German allies. In the weeks immediately following this victory, the fear of German retaliation was enough to justify the extension of emergency measures, but now that the situation is stabilizing more and more, voices are calling for its repeal. When the question was finally raised about conscription, Prime Minister Jellicoe knew he couldn't postpone the matter any longer. After a brief consultation with Mr. Powell, he took the small podium and started talking. I thank the Honourable Lady for her question. The government has examined the matter of the extensive draft with the utmost attention, carefully planning advantages and disadvantages of our decision. It goes without saying that the first implementation of a measure was required by the exceptional circumstances we found ourselves in. The men and women will have given their lives for the liberation of England will forever be remembered. Applause spontaneously rose from the entire Parliament. Then silence returned. Now, however, we no longer live in times of emergency. The question is simple. Do we need such a large permanent mobilized force? The matter has been the subject of several meetings of the General Staff, and I believe we are ready to share their recommendations. Jellicoe took a small breath, waited for a few seconds, and then delivered the final part of the speech. The government firmly believes that conscription is fundamentally... Okay, are you happy, Claude? Are you happy? Auchinleck is right. Yeah, he's right. He's right. Our army should focus on protecting our shores from enemy attacks rather than risking everything in overseas adventures. To protect the UK, we need a large defensive force capable of rapid mobilization. Our General Staff is in support of what they call a don't fucking kill us, Claude strategy to protect our homeland. Perhaps our forces won't be as highly trained as the American Marines or German Panzer Grenadiers, but they'll make up for it for numbers and their dedication. Please, Claude. Please. Okay. Okay, focus on autocomplete. Hopefully this will be enough, right? Right, Claude? Okay. He doesn't want to stretch your jobless. I don't think you like straight. Let's go to Japan. We gotta get the fuck out of here. The East Asia Co-Prosperity Spear, or simply the Spear, is one of the world's foremost military and political alliances. The Japanese-centered pact may find it difficult to trust a nation who was once allied to the Germans and is now courting the U.S., so it is necessary that the English first establish cordial relations with the Japanese, can send a few dignitaries, and have the Prime Minister make a regular visit to Tokyo to make the appropriate gestures. However, if relations are established with the Japanese, the U.S. and the rest of the OFN will likely be angered. Tensions still run high between the two alliances, and if England is to find a friend amongst them, it must toe this line carefully. And in worst case scenario, we can find asylum over in Japan, right? Isn't that right? Who's PM over there? Masanosuke? Isn't that right, man? Huh? Help us. Help me. Please. Don't do it, Claude. Don't do it. Please, no. Oh, God. The day of reckoning is coming. Claude, don't do this to me, fam. Don't do it. No? Claude, no? What do you want? Do you want me to... Okay, I'll speak to the Patriots, okay? I'll speak to the Liberals, too. I'll decrease my own power. I don't care. Alright. They're talking again. St. John Stavas hated that, mostly because he couldn't understand what the Prime Minister of Japan and the Foreign Minister were saying. He tried to assure himself that things were going to be fine. He followed all the social cues, bowing instead of shaking hands, taking his shoes off when required, even eating those fried balls. What was in those balls? Mr. Stavas, said the Foreign Minister through his translator, why does your government want to reestablish ties with the Japanese Empire after so long? England's opening up a new chapter in our history, Stavas explained. His translator followed. We wish to seek an independent foreign policy from Germany, and that means working with other nations to continue to counteract influence of the pact. They were talking again. Stavas tried to eat a bit to take his mind off it. Finally, the PM spoke through the translator this time. Foreign Secretary, do you understand our hesitation to grant recognition to a nation close with the OFN? I do, but the relationship is more as a guarantee of safety against Nazi Germany than an act against the Spear, Prime Minister. If you look at our geopolitical situation, you would find that the OFN is the most natural ally to balance against Nazi aggression. More talking. Stavas went back to his food. Why was Japanese food so weird? Maybe they were tired of it as well. Curry was popular here, he was told. And the Emperor ate an English breakfast every morning, didn't he? Hopefully that was a good sign. Finally, the Prime Minister said, Mr. Stavas, although we cannot commit to a full diplomatic normalization at this moment, we will recognize your government as the rightful one of England. Time to break out the sake. Okay, we did it, Claude, huh? Huh? Claude? We'll rebuild England again. We will rebuild England again, Claude. Is that what you want? Huh? Does this make you happy, Claude? What do you want from me? Oh. Did... No! Okay. Looks like I gotta ask for Discord for help. I'll have to cut it here. Alright, so I went on the Reddit, hoping that'll help. I don't want to go for that long. Here's open. I think I figured out the problem. The moderate power is too high. So, PP 200. We're gonna have to decrease that as much as we can, while still yeah, that'll be good. Okay. PP 100. Promote liberalism. Hopefully that'll help. Because if not, I mean, this game is going great. I don't want to have to cut it. Because that would just suck. Honestly. Alright, I hope this is enough to help things out. If not, we might... Actually, that's going to increase our support too, so... It's a good thing we're not doing that. I guess we'll have to wait for time to come. Got the jobless support. England rebuilt. Send Powell to watch the military. So even increase that conservative support, you know? Our loyalty is very, very loyal. Okay. Just gotta wait for the 31st. This has to be. That has to do it, right? We're on the right track. We have to be. Please tell me we're on the right track. Okay, the moment of truth is coming. Please. Okay. Load game. PP 400, and if I need to, I can decrease this later. Okay. Do all that. And then we'll speak to patriots. We'll speak to the liberals. No tax cuts. No speeches. No immigration quotas. Send Stavros to America. Send Powell to the military. We'll ask for Sterling's help. Fuck, we'll promote some liberalism. Give me some more PP. So I know we're gonna need more later. Huh? Please, I don't want to lose this game. This is going great. Please, God. Please, Lord Panzer. Help me out here. That's all I ask. They should have no more than 50 for one. Jesus. We're gonna... We're gonna have to cross our fingers and hope that this starts. We're able to get out from over 60%. Come on. Hey, Powell? Let's go ahead and check out that military, huh? Sterling, help me out, fam. Smoke that liberalism. What else? Okay. PP. I don't even need that much. Just 30, please. Come on. Please. Please! Don't do it to me. Don't do me dirty. I beg of you. I beg and I plead. Don't do it. Okay. Deal with bosses. We've already read that one, so we don't need to do it again. Okay. PP 50. Real quick. One last one. Huh? Special Forces. Please, God. Don't do this to me. Bill? Claude, is that you? Fuck! Okay, I don't know what the fuck to do then. I don't know what to do. We're moderates. How are we undemocratic? What? Okay. I think I'm going to have to go back to an autosave. And I'll have to get back to the point where we are now. So, pray for me.